What's going on, guys? Out here with the vet. So I'm sure you can tell by the title what we're going to be talking about, and it's insurance. So for starters, not a 2017 Z06. I'm aware it's 2006. It's pretty old for cars, I guess. So I'm aware that this is not a brand new car. Let's get that out of the way. Okay. So, I had, and I'm not going to go into who my insurance is through or exactly how much I pay, whatever. I'm not going to go into all that. But, obviously it was the most expensive it's ever been before. I had the Tacoma, the Cruise, and the Mustang. And surprisingly, the Cruise insurance is pretty expensive. I don't know why. It's a freaking four-seater or four-door tiny motor eco car. I don't know why the insurance on it is expensive, but it is pretty high. Well, I think it's pretty high. It might not be. For one, that was not the main reason for selling the Tacoma, but it was one of the reasons. The main reason I was not using it anymore, so it was just a waste of space. It was paid for and everything, so it wasn't like costing me any money other than paying insurance every month. So, and insurance was not much on it, it was just liability. So, but it was something that was just a waste to me. So anyways, sold the truck. So then that left me with the Cruise and the Mustang. So obviously it went down then. But the vet, you think, I know it is a 2006, it's not brand new, blah blah blah. Two-seater sports car, yellow, came with over 500 horsepower stock. I was scared, honestly. I was a little worried that insurance was going to freaking kill me, but I didn't even check it. I didn't want to be like, worst case scenario, I could have went with a different, somebody would, give me something affordable is what I was thinking versus just, I didn't want to check because I didn't want to get bummed out if it was super expensive, which is kind of dumb, but I did that anyways. But it turns out, I called them, got insurance and everything, so I could go get my tag and whatnot. So then they mailed me the thing, or emailed it, explaining, the breakdown of everything. And I honestly called them back to make sure it was full coverage because, I don't know, it was cheaper than the Mustang, and I was worried that it was just liability. I want full coverage on that. Someone, heaven forbid, someone hits me or something like that, I want it totally taken care of. Anyways, so the Mustang did have one accident on its record, so I guess that's why it could be more expensive and this would be cheaper, but that was years ago, so that was several years ago. I don't know exactly how insurance works as far as that goes, but I don't recall it going up hardly any after the accident. So, yeah. But if I look here, I got my printouts from them. It actually saved me $86.84. So this thing is almost $90 cheaper to insure than the Mustang was, which I totally did not expect. You think of a Corvette or something, I used to always think, and several people have, been friends with and stuff, are always, well, you could afford to buy the car, but you can't afford to insure the car. So that was something I was definitely worried about, but, and like I said, the brand new C7s, they're probably extremely expensive for someone younger to insure and whatnot, but I guess, it's definitely not a killer on the C6 Z06 at least. So actually I'm saving money with this car, which I didn't expect. So I just thought I'd make this little video, explaining that it's actually cheaper for me to insure. Full coverage on this, full coverage on the Mustang. This one's $90 cheaper. Obviously the Mustang was a 2014, this is 2006. But you see where the vet would be, I don't know, higher risk, I don't know. Anyways, so yeah, The Cruise, let me look. I know the Cruise is. Yeah, the Cruise is freaking. The Mustang was more expensive than the Cruise, but the Cruise is more expensive than the Vet. Tell me how that makes sense. Like, little bitty 4-cylinder, 4-door car is more expensive to insure than this car right here. I'm sure they have the Cruise is my main one and this is just the side one, so that's how they get it cheaper and everything, but still, that pretty reasonable to get insurance on, full coverage. I don't know anyone that would run liability on something like this, but I'm sure you could get liability for like stupid cheap on one of these. So, yeah, I guess that's going to do it, guys, and I'll see you all in the next one. Take care.